another Good Takes podcast, and we're going to change it up a little bit this time.
Mm.
So, looking forward to it, aren't you, Sam?
Yeah, I am as well.
Awesome. So, we've gone through a little bit of the Lord of the Rings, where we're discussing the differences between the book and the movie and talking about some of our favorite parts. We've talked at length about some of our favorite characters. So, we thought, what better time than to actually do a little bit of a tier list ranking? So, we're going to do
Classic.
that based on the movies.
Yeah. And I think so the tier list that we're using, we'll see it in a second here. There are some characters in it we just did a quick glance over that aren't in the films, and we'll just take them as it comes.
Yeah, I think for anyone who isn't in the films, we will rate them based on how they're perceived in the books. And,
Mhm.
maybe we'll do this again based on our list for the books, because there are some characters that I would definitely classify in a different way if we were
Yeah,
referring to the
100%.
books.
There's some big ones. So we'll see. We'll see. And I'm interested to see how much we agree and disagree. You're in the command center, the master control here. So you're gonna have the ultimate say for audibles
Right.
and vetoes and whatnot. But it'll be
I'll
interesting to
take
see how.
how we fare. I will take your thoughts into consideration, but yes, as the holder of all the power, I'm going to make the final call.
Rhaego's going in S tier.
100%. It's not even a question. Anyway, let's get started. And also, would love to hear from you. So if you think that our ranking is totally out of control or you agree with it, let us know in the comments and follow along for more LOTR content and other books and movies and even video games that we have been chatting through in our Good Takes podcasts.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, without further ado, let's get started and let's rank our Lord of the Rings character. All right, so we've pulled this list from Tiermaker. I think we've even mentioned looking at it, we feel like maybe some characters are missing, but let's just go with it
Yeah, I
and
can't put
see
my
where we
name on
land
it.
up.
Finger on it.
I know.
Yeah, it's a good list regardless. So there's a good chunk of characters. I guess we'll just do it in order alphabetically.
Yeah, I think let's just go in order. We might end up moving some people around. I don't know. I can already anticipate we're going to have way too many S tiers, and we got to be realistic here.
Yeah, that's
So
what I was worried about. That's why I kind of like this list here because at least it gives room for some no names.
no
Because
names.
well, like the orcs and whatnot, and just like the cave trolls, like
He's not S
um.
tier for you?
No, we'll see. No spoilers.
Okay, fair. All right, well, starting with our man Aragorn, I mean, S tier, right?
Yeah, it
Come
has to be.
on.
I mean, the you couldn't ask for a better king. Gave way to the whole ranger subset of like the fantasy kind of ideal.
The
Yeah, it's
ideal
a classic
man
trope. Both
personified.
even yeah, I know this is just movies, but both the book version of the king and then the movie version of like the reluctant king S tier.
Agreed.
Clear S
All that
tier.
is gold does not glitter.
Yeah,
S tier,
exactly.
baby. Okay, Arwen.
So Arwen is better in the movies.
Yeah. Well, she's
She doesn't do
non-existent
too
in the
much.
books,
Yeah, exactly. Um,
but she's
what do
so
you think?
badass against the Black Riders. Like,
She
got
is
to give her
badass.
props
Oh,
for that.
absolutely. Absolutely. I don't she's not an ass.
No, I was gonna say B. I don't know if I'm
I
doing her
think she's a B
dirty.
as well.
All right.
A
All
little
right, we'll be
weak. Her
here.
will is tied to the ring. I don't know.
Weak? She,
Her hands
I,
get cold, dropping books. That's a B tier move.
All right. You know what? Not even going to go there, but we're aligned on B. So there she is. All right. Well, wait, who is this guy? I thought it was
This
the
is the
cave troll,
troll
but
that
it's not.
Aragorn fights
Oh,
at the
yeah.
Black Gate.
That's
So an
right.
interesting little tidbit is I guess in the movies, um, Peter Jackson originally wanted Aragorn to fight Sauron in this battle. And then in post,
Oh,
like whilst they were editing it, they realized that it kind of takes away from the oomph of Frodo destroying the ring. So they digitally put in this orc here or this troll. So I think for
interesting.
that reason, because I agree with that change. I don't know how you feel. I think it's better that Aragorn is not fighting the
I agree
embodied
as
Sauron.
well.
So in that
Yep.
reason, that kind of pushes him up to like a C, otherwise a
Yeah.
D.
No, I
Yeah.
agree with that tidbit because I was thinking full D. I don't even remember that. Well, I remember this character now, but did not at first glance. Because of that fun fact by Sam, we're gonna go C. Love it. Is this Balin's grave?
Yeah, it's the deceased Balin. Um, you know,
Props for the epic
he's
lighting.
yeah, really he's a great plot motivator. Does I don't know
I,
what
I'm
what
I'm
his story would be
hearing
without him.
Gimli's like wail when he sees the
No.
tomb. Yeah. Oof, man. I mean,
This one's tough.
C or D, obviously, right?
Yeah, so there's many ways you could tackle it. I guess without this room, there'd be no Pippin fuck up. Without the Pippin error, there would be no Gandalf the White. I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
hate that. I hate that
I'm
debate.
I'm
I
willing
know.
to put deceased Balin in C tier.
I mean, if we're giving it to the CGI'd troll, then we're gonna give it to Balin. So yeah, we'll see tier him.
That's the deceased Balin.
Deceased Balin, that's right. Okay, the Balrog. Good
Mm,
lord. Badass character. The
yeah,
only
yeah.
one that we ever see almost defeat Gandalf. Also the catalyst for Gandalf the White. I mean,
Mhm.
that's Arwen-worthy content. I feel like they're
No.
operating on the same level here.
Well, hold on. Are you suggesting B?
Yeah, sorry, are you thinking A?
Yeah, it's the Balrog. This is one of the coolest, like people who don't know Lord of the Rings know the Balrog. This is like the coolest enemy that they face. And for the movies, the CGI still holds up. These
It
movies
really
came out a long
does.
time ago, and this thing still looks great.
Yeah, no, you're
I
right. And he has
I
that.
think that I would consider S, but I would put a firm A in my humble opinion.
All right, no, you've swayed me. Uh,
The
yeah,
whip?
you know what? You're right. The whip. He's not S tier. This is not on the same level as my man
Oh, fair enough,
Aragorn.
fair
We're
enough.
going with A. A. Okay, I feel good about that. Okay, the orc. Ooh, that comes into Helm's Deep and finds that small little area of weakness.
Oh,
This guy's
portcullis or
pretty.
whatever.
Yes, this guy's pretty badass too.
Yeah, yeah, he is. I mean, he breaches the walls of Helm's Deep. Never been done before. He takes a few shots from Legolas. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, and he arguably sacrifices himself, but I mean, he's got
Yeah,
screen
very
time
noble.
of like T minus 15
Yeah, yeah,
seconds.
yeah. Yeah,
So C,
yeah. I'm
C
with you.
tier. I feel like I can't put anyone in D, but we're gonna get over that. I can see
No,
some people
we're gonna
actually
get
come in
there. There's
that.
a few.
Okay, C, that's fine. Bilbo, oh my God, S tier,
Yeah, S tier, clear S
right?
tier. The man who started it all
Yeah,
gave
100%.
up
And
the
Bilbo in the
ring
books,
willingly.
only one to really do so. Even Frodo can't.
Mhm.
Um, and a book Bilbo is like S plus tier, but book and movies, yeah, S tier,
No, he's
done.
just a fun guy, party goer.
Musician, songwriter,
Hmm.
okay, S tier. Bill the Pony, one of my favorites,
Yeah,
absolute favorite.
a
But
real
then you got to
sweetheart.
think about who we're ranking here. So we've got the apex men up here in S tier. I like to think we'll get some women up there eventually too. But Balrog and A, I mean, can we put Bill on the same level as the Balrog? I don't feel in my heart that I'm able to do that.
No, I agree. What do you think? I think lower.
Yeah, lower.
Yeah,
Agreed.
okay. I mean, because like
Like
Bill's a great. He's a noble steed. You couldn't ask for better, but he's not really a presence in the films, at least.
kind of feel like I'm doing him dirty, but I'm kind of feeling like C.
Yeah, C tier. I agree.
All right. Sorry, Bill. Love you. Boromir, I mean, is obvious to me. Do you have
Yeah, it's
a
an S
S?
tier. An
Obviously.
S
Okay.
tier. He's the most human character.
100%. Most human has his amazing redemption moment. They
Hmm.
took the little ones. I mean,
Yeah,
and
just
that's of course this meme worthy moment. Oh, but one cannot simply or whatever.
yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah,
No, Boromir is. It's not debatable, actually.
love it. Well, if anyone does want to debate us, we're open to it. But on this side of the good takes, S tier Boromir.
Yeah,
Love
that's a
it.
good take. All right, we got Brago.
To
Your
me,
name is
Brago is
kingly.
better than exactly. He's better than Bill the Pony. He is.
Brago's a
He's
B.
yeah, agreed.
Brago's a
Agreed.
strong B.
And the
Saves
movie
Aragorn.
saves exactly. I mean, we wouldn't have our man becoming king if it wasn't for Brago in many ways. Okay, I feel good about that. Oh, Barlaman Butterbur.
He's got a
Is
noble
this our
heart,
first
kind of an
D?
idiot. I don't know if he's a D. He's no higher than a C. I
No.
mean, he means well. He gives the hobbits a room. He looks very like the depiction in the films is very it's close to what I would picture in the books. So
Agreed. But
that's
how much does
something.
that matter when he is a non-entity of a character? I mean, I'm pushing for
Yeah,
D for
yeah, he
Butterbur
does
here.
nothing. He does nothing. You can put him in D.
I'm putting him in D. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
he
that's true.
belongs
He's
there.
nowhere near the level of Balin in the tomb.
Exactly. Agreed. He's D, baby. Our first D. All right, locked him
Ooh,
in. Feeling good about it. All right, I think this is shaping up pretty well so far. We got a lot to go
yeah, we're on
through.
a roll.
Cave troll. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
this is
just,
so this is the one who stabs Frodo in the mines.
yeah, that's right. And then Legolas ends up getting
Yeah, and
him with
Merry and
the
Pippin get a moment. I mean, he's a great little kind of mirror to let the other characters show their heroism.
little catalyst for violence.
Mhm. You know, it can't be overstated.
I mean,
He's no
obviously
he's a deity.
he's better than Butterbur. We're gonna see him.
Yeah, he's more adventurous. Yeah, there's more. Okay, I'm happy for that.
He's scary. That's a big moment. It's like the first real
Yeah,
battle scene in the first one, other than the prelude.
and you get the mithril revealment.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
okay.
C. He's C. Okay. Celeborn.
D.
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 Yeah. I
Does
mean, does
nothing. He's like
agreed.
Galadriel just speaks for him. He's emasculated.
Okay. I don't know that he's emasculated because he lets his woman lead when she is the true leader. I actually would argue that that is masculinity at its finest, you know, when you're ready to just let the true leader shine. That is powerful. So now, because he said that,
Well,
I want to C tier him. Now he's staying in D. He's
well,
nothing.
you can, but in my heart, he's a D. All right,
Okay,
Caliborn, you were done
agreed.
dirty.
You were done dirty, Celeborn. Sorry. I'm sure that, you know, there's a case to be made for a higher ranking, but it's our good take. He's a D. Okay. Ooh, Deagle. I don't like Deagle. I can't even explain that. There's no reason. Um, just kind of
So
not into it. I mean, I'm feeling D, but at the same
no,
time,
I agree.
he found the ring after 1,000, 1,500 years. I mean, does he not get some props for being the one who finds it?
All right, we're back. Some lag, technical difficulties, but it shouldn't matter. We were on Deagle. Lovely,
Yes, and
lovely
now
Deagle.
you have control, so I guess you can make
Yeah,
the final call.
the way it should be.
Okay,
Yeah, so Deagle sucks. That was our
agreed.
consensus.
I don't even know why I irrationally dislike Deagle. I'm glad he is gone. But the one props I'll give him is he finds the ring after all that time. Kind of
Yeah.
cool. Another catalyst.
So
What
yeah,
does
in
it
some way
matter?
leads to the end, but I agree. Even his wet little face here makes me mad. He's a D tier, D for Deagle.
D it. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. All right, another D. We got Denethor. Well, not a D. I don't think
Denethor.
he's a D.
No, I
What do you
agree.
think? What are your thoughts on Denethor?
Okay, we're keeping it to the movies because I have different thoughts on book Denethor, but movie
Agreed.
Denethor, um, he goes insane. He's crazy. He's, you know,
Eating cherries.
yeah, or tomatoes.
Or, yeah, cherry tomato.
He's also horrible to Faramir, but he loves Boromir and he just wants to help his people. I mean,
He does
you
love
know,
Boromir. That's the redeeming thing. He
yes.
sees Boromir at all times, just doing his graceful turn.
One of my favorite moments is when it falls and he turns to look at Faramir and he sees Boromir's like shadow of self. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
exactly.
feeling like he's C, maybe even B.
I would say B. I think he's more B. I mean,
All right.
clearly he's a fallen man. He was once great.
Yeah, agreed.
He
And he's
has the
still
presence.
yes, he's the steward of Gondor, B. Absolutely
All right,
B. Okay,
all right,
love it.
Denethor. All right, we
Okay.
got this wild man, the Dunlander or whatever.
Yeah, he fights for the wrong side. He
Yeah, they're
sucks.
fools.
He's
And
D.
like cutting your hand with like a rusty blade, that thing did not
Ew.
look hygienic.
Sanitary. No, that scene
Yeah,
always grosses me out. And his poor oral hygiene. So D.
agreed. Yeah, he needs a bath.
Yeah.
We got Gwahir the Windlord, the eagle. I assume this is, or this could maybe is all eagles, but
Well,
let's just say
Gandalf
it's
seems to
Gwahir.
be on him, so I think it's
Yeah,
Squire.
he saves. I
Ooh,
think he's a great character. I mean, he saves Gandalf from Orthanc. He picks up the hobbits from Mount Doom. Um,
he's
he's
amazing. And
beautiful.
I'm leaning to A for Squire.
I agree. No, I agree. I think he's a strong A with the
Yeah,
Balrog.
strong A. All right, put him up there. We're agreeing more than I thought.
Yeah, same. All right, we
Okay.
got Elendil, the man with the sword.
Okay, this man has 5 seconds of FaceTime.
Yeah,
However,
and he gets dummied.
yeah, see? Is
Yeah,
that
he's a
horrible of
C. In the
us?
books, again, these are just the films. All right, this is not like it'd always be prefaced. These are not the book opinions, but yeah, I agree. He's a C. He doesn't do much. He just wears that face.
Yeah.
Gave
And yeah,
birth to
like you
his
said, he
own.
gets dummied. We should
Yeah,
do this again for books and another one. So stay tuned for that. Anyone who's having a strong opinion on our good takes here, they will be changed up for the
yeah,
books. But
just infuriating people left and right. All right, we got Elrond. So in my mind, it's a little
Okay.
clear.
S, obviously.
Yeah, I think he's a strong S.
Strong S. Yes,
Look
get
at
him
those
up there.
eyebrows.
I am obsessed with Elrond. He
So
is
well casted.
fabulous. Agreed. Agreed.
What's his name?
Agent Smith.
Yeah, Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving. Yeah.
So
No,
good. He just
he's,
has the face, the presence, the chiseled jaw. He's an elf.
yeah,
He's
he's so
Elrond.
elvish.
And Elrond
Yes.
is great. All right,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
All right, Eomer.
I mean, for me, that's another S. Again,
I agree.
incredibly cast.
I agree. I think that if this were the book version, I would say he's a stronger S. I think he's better in the books, which
For
we're not
sure.
doing. I understand
But
that.
Carl Urban, he does it so well. His
Carl Urban is
scream,
great.
his
Yeah, the
S
scream. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
for the scream alone, right? He mourns
Mhm.
his sister.
All
Yeah.
right. We got these two little kids on the horse, the Rohirrim children.
I mean, the
Uh,
fact that they make it is like props to them for making it to Ryan.
Impressive, you know.
But is it, Elendil or Balin's tomb impressive? Because I'm hovering between C and D for these guys.
Yeah, I don't think they are. I understand the trauma they've just suffered, but the young girl asking kind of a stupid question, like, where's their mother?
Oh
Um,
my gosh, you are
let's say they
heartless.
find no, they like she's fine, but it's just like, come on, you just ran away from.
For that kind of
I don't
hope, they
think.
manifest their mother returning because she does.
Well, that's some power there. I was gonna say D, but you know what? If she manifested, then maybe that's C tier.
Put them in C just
All
because of
right,
what you said. I was on D before,
they
but now I have to
manifested.
defend these children. C. Love it.
All right, we got Eowyn,
Oh my God, she defeats the Witch
the Witch
King.
King
Like,
Slayer. That's correct.
yes, she does. Mary is strong asset there.
Mhm. And
But
more in the movies, it's more like Mary helps. In the books, it's different because he has the blade, but that's not
yeah,
really gone into in the
they
movies.
don't get
So
into the blade. You can't
uh,
get into all the nitty gritty
yeah,
details,
so
and
Eowyn kind of pulls through more on that front. She also does battle with. She's running away from Gothmog, who we'll get to. She really carries her weight in the Battle of the Pelennor.
I'm saying
Um,
S. If we're putting
yeah,
Aemir
I
S,
think
she's
she's an
going S
S.
too. Yes.
I agree. I agree.
All right, get her up
Yeah,
there.
you're up there.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right, we
feeling
got
good
the,
about
I don't
that.
know his name, but the Proudfoot guy.
Oh yeah,
Proudfeet.
this grumpy guy.
I think
That
he's a
one
B.
proud feet line. What? B?
He smiles, he chuckles. Here's the thing. Is his wife in here? No, she's not.
No.
Um, because she would be
Yeah,
lower. But he
agreed.
chuckles when Gandalf does the fireworks, and then his wife snarls at him, and then he
You're
puts his
gonna
grim. So he's got a heart of gold
you don't
under
even know
that
this
grin.
man's first name, and you want to put him with the likes of Brago, Denethor, and
I've
Arwen.
seen his heart, but all right, is
I'm
he a
fighting
C?
for C on this.
All right. As long as he's not D, he's better than Butterbur
No,
and Celeborn.
debatable. You're lucky you got C out of this guy.
All right, we
All
got
right,
the Eye of
C.
Sauron.
Okay, sick visual, amazing. A.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think A as well. I mean, very intimidating. It's great what they did in the movies, how they did basically a faceless foe. So
Love it.
excellent
Because it's
job.
not
But
like this. This is not how I picture it in the books. This literal
no,
flaming eye.
no, agreed. It's yeah. So I think A works because it still doesn't really, I don't know. He's a strong for what he is, he's a strong villain.
I think there could be a case to maybe put it a little bit lower, but I think the visual is really cool. I love the way
Mhm.
it shuts off when the tower falls. I just think it's a very cool addition,
Agreed. I don't
cool
know how else you could
interpretation.
really do it depicted in a film without just
Yeah.
having Sauron. So I think A fits. All right,
Yeah.
Faramir, who maybe has the biggest discrepancy between the books and the movies, in my opinion, anyways.
I completely agree with that. This one's really hard for me because I love Faramir so much. For me,
Yeah, me too.
we're doing it on movies, but I just have to say that if we were going books, S tier without
Easy
question.
yes. He'd be an
Given the
easy yes.
movies, like,
I think he's a B.
I was gonna say A. He's a B.
I don't know. I love him. I do. He goes out to Osgiliath on his triumphant ride. He's still got the heart of gold.
If I
He lets Frodo
return,
go, okay,
father, think
maybe I was a
better
little
of
hasty.
me. That's right. Think better of Faramir. Let him show his quality.
Show
A
you
tier him right
think better of
now.
me, Sam. All right, Faramir, you've shown your quality.
He looks disgusted by you in this image too. He's like, you
Yeah, well,
almost B tiered me. He's A.
yeah, he's A.
Okay.
All right, Faramir. All right,
And
this
this
guy with the
guy,
dog. He's got
he's
an
a
annoying dog.
snitch. It's a
Yeah, he
full
is a snitch. You're
snitch.
right. That's a D
D.
tier move.
They're in
That's an F tier
Hobbiton.
move. There's no
Yeah.
F on this, but
We could have
you'd be
added
there,
it, but
buddy.
you know what? Yeah, you would be. Be
All right, we got a
grateful you've
fell
been tiered at
beast.
all.
Yeah.
Sick character. Love the fell beast. He's
Mhm.
terrifying. The noise is scary. He makes the Witch King that much more terrifying. But
Yeah,
is he
agreed.
the likes of the Balrog or the Eye? No. So
No, I
B.
think it's a B.
Okay.
B, is that what you said?
I'm saying B. Yeah.
Agreed. All
Okay.
right, I don't know this guy's name, but the one who tries to convince Arwen to go to the ships when she
Oh,
sees her
right.
vision.
And she just snubs him. Doesn't even give him an answer. Just turns around.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve one. Look at the face.
And this guy's D.
Yeah, he's a strong D. He
Man, we
tries
should
to
have
keep
considered F.
Arwen from her love. She's gonna
Sick.
be
This man
queen.
hates love.
Yeah, this
D.
man, this man hates love. That's a D tier move. All right, we got Frodo. I think
So I
that
mean S or A, right? But
I think
God, he's
S.
so annoying. Yeah,
He
S.
also like, he's got some annoying moments. One thing I know we've spoken about it before personally. I don't think we ever mentioned it on the podcast. Maybe his fingernails bug me.
Oh,
Can't
you've
lie.
said this before. Yeah, they're very
They're just
short.
like
But I mean,
small. I think he was a nail biter. He must have been. But that's
is that
Elijah
enough
Wood, not
for
Frodo.
so you're gonna rank this man based on his fingernails? His vanity is unheard
No,
of
no.
in
I
you.
think he's an ass. I think Frodo's an ass. He carried the burden.
Yeah, agreed. And
He's a
he in
fair
the end
leader.
does it. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, agreed.
Easy
He's an
S in the
S.
books, hands down. Maybe strongest S in the
100%.
book saves Samwise. We'll get to that. Um,
Yeah.
Frodo's an S. All right,
Yeah.
Galadriel. I also think an S.
S tier,
Yeah,
100%. Oh my God,
yeah.
her
The
moment when
coolest elf.
she totally when she talks about what would happen if she got the ring, all shall
Mhm.
love me in despair. Yeah,
Passes the
badass.
test.
S.
Super mystical, lovely realm. Easy S. All
Yeah.
right, Gamma.
No
Gamma.
gambling.
Gambling. All right, how am I
Who
gambling? All
am
right,
I
they all sound the same.
gambling?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are our king, sire.
He does
Um,
put Theoden's
wow.
armor on. That's a plus.
That whole scene is actually it's so strong. I love that scene. I love
Agreed.
gambling. That said, I mean, like we
Mhm.
got some heavy hitters here. I'm kind of feeling like gambling's like B.
Yeah, he's no more than a B.
Yeah.
He's earned his place.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Get him in
loyal
B.
follower.
Feel good about it.
All right, so they don't have
S
a Gandalf
tier,
the White on
zero
here.
conversation.
This doesn't need to be spoken about,
Do we just have
obviously.
to assume he's both? But
Yeah,
I mean, it
both
doesn't even
would
matter.
be up there anyways, just for the same reasons.
Literally no discussion needed. S
Mhm.
tier.
All right, so I
Um,
assume that this is Glorfindel, who is not in the
oh, not in the
movies,
movies. Well,
because
except
this is
for this
going
one
by
epic shot.
alphabetical order. I don't know. Like, if someone can correct, I have no idea where this shot is taken from. I have no idea who this is supposed to be.
Yeah, if anyone knows what this shot is from, that would be very interesting. I can't recall it.
Let's
But I'm
say
gonna
it's
assume
Glorfindel from
I
the
assume it's
books.
Glorfindel. Oh, but from the books, he's so great. I
But
mean,
he's not in
Arwen
the
has a lot of his
movies.
moments. Okay, fine.
He's Arwen. We can just put him with Arwen they're the
Yeah,
same character
they are
essentially
the
in
same.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Agreed.
So
B.
they can stay there. All right,
Okay, love
Gimli,
that.
son of Gloin.
I mean, Gimli's obviously great. He's amazing. He's some much needed comedic relief. But he also has, the stout heart of the dwarf. That said, so far we've put every fellowship character in S. I mean, is this the first time we break that?
It could be. It could be. I think I love Gimli. I like him more in the books. I love him in the movies. He does offer the comic relief, but not to like a cheesy degree. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe some cheese, but it's wholesome. I don't know.
And
I'm torn on this one. I would be
okay.
happy with an S. I could understand an A. No lower, obviously.
It's
What do you think?
what's the actor's name? Jonathan Rhys
Reese
Davies?
Davies, yeah.
Yeah, because he's also Treebeard, which is
Hmm.
crazy.
Yeah.
So like props to the actor. From the actor perspective, I want to make him S, but like I'm torn between S and A.
If we're going off of that, so this guy suffered. He was allergic to
Right.
the prosthetics.
Yeah, that's right.
Um, and still he went through a year of shooting 3 films. That's why his eyes are so puffy.
Which
That's
actually kind of fits the character too. That is dedication to the craft.
yeah,
S
yeah, yeah.
tier it, S
That's
tier it,
S tier.
baby. I'm
That's S
glad we
tier.
talked this one out.
Mm-hmm.
All
All right,
right.
we got the gatekeeper
D,
at
this guy sucks.
yeah, he does suck. He
Although
gets
he
what he
does have a
deserves.
horrible demise. I mean, does
He
anyone
does,
deserve to
and he
be
does let
crushed
them
by a
in.
gate?
It's his job to ask questions, as he says, but he asked the wrong questions. So
Yeah,
there
he's
you go,
D.
buddy. All right, this one's gonna be interesting.
Gollum.
I I don't know.
I bet you want to put him S, but we cannot. He is a villain, as Samwise would say.
Yeah, it went through my mind. It went through my mind.
Slinker
He's
and
a fantastic
stinker.
villain. He's
He's
the best villain in the
fantastic.
books, or
And again,
in
if
the
we're
whole
talking
thing.
about actors, I mean, this was an incredible display of acting.
It pioneered the whole CGI
Oh,
character with Andy Serkis. But I don't know.
yeah,
Those merits, it shouldn't play too much into it. I'm happy with A, no lower.
agreed. Agreed.
He's
Let's put him
he's
safely in
by
A.
far the best villain in all of this. He's
A
not just one
redeemable
dimensional.
villain. Yeah, agreed.
We
No,
like
he's A.
Smeagol, we don't like Gollum. So
Yeah, we had to compromise there. Okay, now
all
we get
right,
into
so
orc territory where I just get like
yeah,
lost.
so this is I think Gorbag,
Gore bag. Yeah.
and this is the one who gets knifed in the tower, or he not. Yeah, this is the guy he gets pushed down the stairs or the well, and then
Wait,
starts the orc fight. I'm pretty sure.
I thought this was the guy that chases Merry and Pippin into the forest and then gets stomped by Treebeard. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe it is.
Oh no, that's the guy two places over. Yeah,
Yes,
you're
yeah,
right.
that's right.
You're right.
This
You're
is the
right.
guy in
This
the
is the
tower.
guy. You're right. You're right. All right. Well, since I didn't even know who he was, I defer to
Yeah,
you
he's
for
D tier.
ranking. But like,
He
yeah,
got what he
D
deserved.
or
He got ripped to
C.
shred by the orcs.
Yeah.
All right. I believe this guy's name is Gothmog in reference to a Balrog.
Right.
He's cool.
He is
He's
cool. He's
ugly.
badass. He releases
When he steps
Grond.
out of the way from the
Oh no, he's in Helm's Deep. That's right. He steps
no,
away from
he's
the
in
rubble.
Pelennor.
Okay. Okay. But the rubble coming down and he steps away from
Mhm.
it and he releases Grond, right?
Yeah, exactly.
C.
Yeah, he's a C. He's a
Okay.
C. He's a
Yeah.
strong orc C. He gets
Yeah.
a fight. He gets a great death by Aragorn and Gimli team up.
Yep. Yep. Okay. I like
All
that.
right, all right, Grishnak. Was that it?
Yeah, Grishnak. Yeah. And this is the one I misspoke before. This is the one
Hmm.
who chases Merry and Pippin into the forest and
The
Treebeard stomps
Treebeard
him.
steps
I
on.
don't like this guy. He's a D. He
I don't
tried to
like
kill
him.
our
I don't like his
hobbits.
face. He looks like
No.
leather.
Okay. Gross. Now I'm not going to unsee that. But yeah, D. D him.
Yeah, I agree. We hate orcs. All right, we got
Yeah,
Grond.
showing our bias here. Grond is cool. Grond is
Grond
very
is very
cool.
cool. Grond's a solid B.
Yeah. I can't believe Elendil is below some of these people. Like, honestly, looking
Yeah,
at this, we are going
we're gonna
to
be
hate mail is coming
eviscerated.
our way.
But I
C
mean,
or B, you said, right?
yeah, I mean, come on. If Brago's up there, Grond is cool. The Wolf's Head, Morgoth's
Compare
Hammer.
Grond to Brago, but yeah,
Name.
fine. Just put him in B.
He's a B. All right, this guy, I don't know his name, but the guy who at the pirate scum guy.
Oh yeah. Oh D.
He looks cool. I like the skull on his head.
He does look cool. All right. Well, do you want to see him simply because he looks kind of cool?
Yeah, I mean, what else are
And
we
he
gonna
does give Aragorn that moment to, leap off of the ship and come surging forward. All right.
That's
All
true.
right.
He serves
C.
the king in some sense. He's a C.
Right.
All right, we got Haldir.
Haldir. I love Haldir. The moment
Haldir's
when he
great.
falls.
Maybe the best movie edition that is not in the books. I think that this was a
Yeah,
great moment.
true.
I think it's great that the elves were. I think they're fine in Helm's Deep in the movies.
Yeah.
Making it. So I think Haldir's an A. You get a moment. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm torn between A and B. I just see some people in B that I'm like, really, Haldir's above them. But I love his relationship with Aragorn. I feel sad when he dies, genuine sadness.
Mhm. And like the look on his face and like and all the bodies. And he came
for that
to
one
honor
scene.
the last alliance. That's an A
Yeah.
move.
That is an A move. You sold me.
All right,
Hammer.
this is Hammer. I don't know what to say about Hammer.
I have nothing to say about him. I'm D. I'm for D personally. Like, what do you bring to the table?
It sounds like an
Hammer?
insult, but like I kind of agree.
Yeah, he's D.
This is the one who he takes the weapons, right? Outside of Edoras.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
And he
he's a
lets Gandalf
Grima-
keep
he's
his
a-
staff.
Yeah, he did, but ultimately he's doing the bidding of Grima, and that's a D tier move.
That is a D tier move. Honor your king, buddy. Gambling would
Yeah.
never.
All right, we got the
Haradrim.
Haradrim who Faramir Khan of
Has that moment with
philosophizes over.
I mean, C, because he died valiantly in war, is what I'm saying. And then there's really nothing else to it. Plus, the Ollie scene is really cool. So
it is
I'm just
cool.
gonna
It
give
is
him
cool.
that.
And he gives Faramir a moment. So C tier
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
All right, this guy.
This guy
badass.
with the shaky hand who inadvertently starts the actual battle at Helm's Deep.
Yeah, it's great though.
B tier move.
Yeah, that is a B tier move. I feel
Yeah.
he's missing an eye. This guy's seen some stuff.
Maybe that's also why he thought people were already firing. He was so focused.
Exactly. He's seen many battles. He's a B. All right, we got a Sildor. I don't like this smug face because it immediately puts already someone that I don't
I
view
don't
movie
trust.
wise.
Isildur!
Yeah,
Isildur! I mean, just gives
no.
Elrond a moment. Elrond's already no, no to you, Isildur. I mean, like, I don't want to D him because he's another catalyst and his facial expressions are pretty on point. It's
Yeah.
amazing that he can evoke such hatred with this one smug look. So I'm
Agreed.
inclined to give him a C.
Yeah, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with
He
the
can
C.
join
You
his
can go
father
with
in
your
C
father.
tier.
Exactly. Nice. All right, we got the King of the Dead.
Okay, this guy's pretty sick. I mean,
He
his
is
entire
cool.
army goes through Minas Tirith and just dominates.
And he's not a
But
pushover.
no, you're right. He really makes Aragorn earn it. He
Hmm.
really does. I would give
Prove
him
his
a B
kingship.
tier.
I think it's B tier as well, actually. I think that whole
Yep.
scene is really cool.
Yeah,
And
agreed.
with the skulls, we're gonna associate all that with him. He's a B
Yeah.
tier.
Yeah.
All right, we got Legolas. So what do you think?
Oh my gosh. I don't want to upset the masses. I know Legolas is much loved, and I love Legolas as well. I also prefer book Legolas.
Yeah.
But I think that could be said for many characters. One thing that Orlando Bloom really delivers on is hilarious facial expressions. Like if you watch him in the background of a scene,
Just always like
it's
lost,
but
wide-eyed like a puppy.
and then I don't want to just pack them for the sake of it. But again, like I was saying with Gimli before we totally, stuck to the S, this is the first time we're putting a fellowship below S if we do it. Are we
Yeah,
gonna do
agreed.
Legolas dirty like that? And also think of the kills he has. His kill count out of control.
You're right. And this is Orlando Bloom's, I think it's his first role ever. I was
Breakout
gonna
at
put him in A.
least.
I was gonna firmly put him in
I
A.
knew
I
you
will
were.
be
I knew you were
swayed to
leaning.
S. I think that he just doesn't, he's really cool. As a kid, especially, I loved him. I got nothing bad to say. It's just he never speaks to Frodo.
Yeah,
Except
I
for
don't
my
think there's a
bow.
single line. Yeah,
Yeah.
my God.
Like he just doesn't
So aside from
do much.
posturing, he says
He's got a
nothing
lot
to
of cool
really.
kills. Yeah. I mean, okay, but in the extended scene, when he goes down with the shield,
It's
that's
sick.
kind of cool.
Very
I
cool.
don't
And
know. I'm gonna give
also
you the executive
the
decision on
fact
this
that he
one.
can pull himself up onto the horse and then Orlando Bloom
Mhm.
wanted to do it and they were like, no, you're too valuable. We're CGIing this. Like, that's
Yeah, yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I don't know.
But
I'm
also,
weak. I want to put him in S tier because I'm weak.
I agree. You know what? The Fellowship, I'm happy to put them in the S. I will see. We'll see about the last two members here,
I
but
do want to note that he's a soft S. I don't
he is a
know,
soft S.
maybe we can get into this a little more, but yeah, everyone else here is a
Yeah,
very strong S. This is our first soft S.
agreed. I totally agree.
Okay, so remember that, everyone,
Okay.
when you're ripping us
Mhm.
apart.
Yeah, yeah. These are there's some D minuses and D plus and like the pluses and the minuses that it's part and parcel of this.
Yeah,
All right, we got Lurtz, the murder Boromir's murderer. We
I
hate this
hate him
guy.
for that. We hate
Yeah,
him, but he's also pretty cool. And
very
when
cool.
he pulls Aragorn closer by putting the knife deeper into his own body and then takes it out and licks it, I don't know.
Mhm. Another
Killer
cool
move.
little tidbit, which I'm sure anyone who's watching probably knows also, but um, I suppose I don't know how true it is, but you know the moment where he pulls the knife out of his leg and then throws it at Aragorn?
Apparently, it was a real
Apparently he was
knife.
supposed to miss. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he was supposed to miss or not throw it at Aragorn or something. And Viggo Mortensen actually just deflected it real time. That's a cool moment. I think he's
that's why
C,
Vigo
maybe
is
even
S
B.
tier. I think this guy's B.
Yeah, I agree.
He's
Lurtz is
B.
badass.
Yeah.
We like Lurtz.
I mean, we hate Lurtz, but
We hate
you
what
know,
he did, but he also allowed Boromir to redeem himself. So, you know,
my man Boromir. Okay, I'm comfortable
Boromir
with
using
B.
everyone. All right, I don't forget. I don't know this guy's name, but he's the guy who serves with Faramir at Osgiliath,
Oh yeah, who
and he
tells him
gets
his life is
impaled.
forfeit if he gives up the little ones.
That's right.
We don't like this guy, but like he's fine. He's doing his duty.
He's meh. I don't think about him.
I'm D.
Yeah,
Let's just
he's
be
a D.
ruthless. D.
We
Okay,
know a legend.
finally I feel comfortable with stopping our
Okay.
streak of fellowship S tiers because
Yeah,
later, Mary, you're a solid A and be grateful you're there.
agreed. And again, we'll get to it. But the book Mary much better than the movie
Way
Mary.
better. Totally. We
Movie
will have to
Mary
do a
has his moments.
whole, I think we have to do a whole dissection on characters and why our opinions are so different for books and movies. But movies, Mary, great character, lots of fun. Love him and Pippin's little songs.
Mhm.
He's A. He's A.
Yeah. If Merry and Pippin in this photo, if they were combined, I would make the case for S tier because their whole is greater than the parts. Merry and Pippin are an item.
That's an
On their
astute
own,
comment.
they just don't really stand.
Yeah. A.
Yeah. Easy
Snaga?
A. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I think this is like in Moria. I don't know. This is some close up of a screaming orc. When does this guy show up? It's Moria, right?
It is Moria. Yeah, he's one of
Are they
the
surrounded?
orcs in Moria. And I think he's one of the ones that is shooting the arrows at them while they're running down like when they're trying to get to the bridge of Khazad-dûm.
No, I don't think it's that moment. It could also be in the Return of the King. He
Hey,
definitely
we
doesn't
don't
say
even know who
anything.
he is, so
Yeah,
D.
he's a D.
And if
He's
anyone wants to
forgettable.
enlighten us, please do. But his
Yeah.
face is
He's still a D,
unsettling to
even
me.
if you tell me his name. All right, the mother of
The
our
mother
two
of the
children.
kids. I think the kids are better than the mom. I mean, she does save them.
She
She puts
makes
them
it.
on the horse. She does make it.
She
See,
stayed behind in like the pillaged, burning orc
are you
village and
making a
somehow
case she's
lived.
better than the kids? I mean, yeah, I don't know how she survived. I'd love
She's
to see
not
her.
better. She's on the level.
See,
Yeah, okay.
but yeah, I'd like to know her background story.
The fact that she shares the row with the Proudfoot and deceased Balin. I don't know. She's a B. She's a C minus.
Isildur's also in this row, but you're going to call it Balin's tomb as
She's a C plus.
She's a soft C as well. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
All right, we got Moth.
Moth. Moth
My
is
favorite Lord of
essentially
the Rings character.
Oh my god. Okay, to be fair, Moth is very cool though. Can understand
Moth is
whatever
cool.
Gandalf is whispering.
And the orchestra, the chorus, like the song that plays when he's coming to and Gandalf catches him. Moth is great.
B? B, the same as Arwen. C. C the Moth. Put him in C.
Come on.
No,
Right.
no. This Moth is not
He's a
holding
C
rank
plus.
with Gamling and Denethor and Arwen. Get him down there. Be grateful you're where you are.
Where my heart lies, Moth. All right, we got the Mouth of Sauron. Very, very cool.
Crazy character. I'm so sad he's only in the extended. He's so creepy. His creepy smile. And I love when Aragorn cuts his head off, which he doesn't even do in the books, but it's so much better in the movies. I'm so glad they made that call.
And like, and like the twitches, I think it's an A.
Okay, let me think. I was making a case for B. A is rough. He's got 10 seconds of screen time and he's an extended only.
It's cool. And like all of his lines hit.
Who knew that one so small could suffer so much pain? Yeah. He did. Yeah. Okay. All right. A.
He's an A. God. All right. The Oliphant rider.
Okay. I'm torn because, you know, I'm feeling like he's pretty low on this list, but the fact that he can command and control the Oliphants is kind of cool.
Yeah, with like, the pegs in his ear, that's animal abuse.
Yeah.
Éomer gets a great kill on him, but that's more to the strengths of Éomer than it is.
Hey, just in case PETA is watching, let's D him because I forgot about the piercing of the Oliphant ears. That's messed up.
Agreed. Oh, wait, I just put the Oliphants. Okay, well.
Whoa, no, change the Oliphants. Yeah, get that guy in D. Oliphants.
I don't even know where the Oliphants were.
Whatever, we'll put them there. Oliphants are strong. They're very cool characters. And when Sam sees like A, I almost think the coolest creatures. Yeah,
they're super cool. I mean, they're
where would you put them? Elephants. B. It's an Oliphant, Sam.
I would say B, but I can be convinced they are cool. Samwise gets to see them. They're the stuff of myth in the Shire.
Okay, no, I'm comfortable with B. A is some strong contenders here. Like I don't think an Oliphant.
Yeah, I just don't think they stand up to the Mouth of Sauron or the Balrog.
Yeah, put them in B. I kind of feel like we did Arwen dirty and she should be in A. Looking at the crew, the assembled crew around her.
No, B's strong. Come on, look at this. You got the King of the Dead. You got Hema. You got Denethor and Braga. No, she's in fine company.
All right, I'm going to choose to move on.
All right, this guy. I think that this. I don't even know this guy's name. I think this guy talks to Gothmog. Is he the one that like is standing there when Gothmog stabs?
You're right. He's definitely at Minas Tirith. I don't care about him.
I don't know what he does.
Comfortable with a D. Yeah.
Great prosthetics. Like the orcs are fantastic in these. They'll never be topped.
Visuals are crazy.
On any other like this tier list against any other, the D is like an S or an A tier.
You know compared to literally any other character in movie history.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see that. Also, clearly, we are very biased against orcs. So if anyone has a strong case to be made for these orcs, share, because we're obviously doing them very dirty.
Yeah,
Okay, the
but no,
Black
no,
Riders.
Lurtz is they got some representation.
Fair.
All right, we got the
Black Riders
nine.
are
The nine is
A.
one. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
an
the
easy
9
A.
is
They might even
1.
be S, but I'm happy with A. Like very cool and very intimidating, very scary.
And the Shriek, you know what? S it. I agree. I think they're S. They're
Great villains.
scary, cool villains. Love
Coming
watching their
into the prancing
demise.
pony when like they're like going through the bar with their swords
Buttermere,
drawn
so
and everyone's like
butter.
cowering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still scares
Yeah.
me.
I like it. Okay. S tier. I feel good. The ring
All right, we got the
itself.
ring of power.
I mean, how can it not be S? I don't know. There's a
That
case to
is
be made, I'm
S.
sure, but it's an
Yeah, I
essential
would
to the
say A or
plot.
S. And to be fair, again, the movies, like with the Eye of Sauron, the movies actually did an excellent job at personifying the ring. Like it has a voice, it's whispers, it's very creepy.
You sense its
And it has,
power.
yeah, exactly. They do a fantastic job at,
Yeah.
I think, of, and like how like when it's on Frodo's neck as throughout the movies, it's just like he gets the cut in his neck as it just weighs down so heavy. I think they did a fantastic job. I'm happy with S. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. S.
All right, this guy, the sniffer.
Oh yeah, so he makes Sam and Frodo fight when they're hiding in Mordor,
Yeah,
trying
they
to
fight to
pretend to
get
be
away to
orcs.
break away from him smelling them out. A
I
cool
mean,
orc. I think
he's
he's cooler than the
terrifying.
other guys.
Yeah, I agree. So what, like C?
Yeah,
I think C.
he's not alerts, but he's
No,
not whatever this guy is. So.
no. We've got a load of C's here.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
do.
Pippin. Oh my God, as
Pippin.
tempted as I am to just throw Pippin in B for his foolishness. I mean, he can join Mary, his cousin, go in A.
Yeah, he can join A.
I know there's that
Case
strong
maybe for
case
B.
that no. If Mary's an A, Pippin is an A. I was just gonna say, as much as Pippin annoys me and makes stupid moves, you have always been his strongest defender in terms of those moves being essential to the plot, essential to Gandalf the
Yeah,
White.
yeah. No, and I hold
So
true to that.
yeah. And when he looks into the
Palantir.
Palantir, thank you. Like that was
Yeah,
essential
that's
as
an
well.
HM move. He's
Yeah.
a foolish little guy, but you know,
Fool
there's
in the
wisdom
tube.
in the fools.
Yeah.
All right, we got Sam's heartthrob.
Oh,
Rosie.
Rosie. I love Rosie. She's so friendly and just a little breath of fresh air.
She is. She's just a joyous, happy little hobbit. She's got the rosy cheeks. Her name is Rosie.
I feel like we throw her in B. She brings some lightheartedness,
She does. She has no lines, except for
She
like
has no lines.
she might.
She like laughs when some guy
When the
kind of hits
guy
on her as
says
they're
like,
leaving the
"Oh,
bar.
maiden of the
Mind
golden
for your
ring."
sweet talking.
Yeah. Well, that's a great scene. All right, I'm happy to put her in B. Arwen is obviously far above her.
No, all right, we got to put her in C. I can't have Arwen in this crew. We either Arwen goes up to A,
Disrespect
or
Sam
we
and his choice of
concede.
women.
I am actually. Arwen is epic, and I'm
Arwen is
starting to
epic.
feel guilty about putting her in B. So Rosie's got to go in C. She's got literally no lines.
Been demoted.
Sorry, Rosie.
Okay, this one, the leg. He wants to eat Merry and Pippin's legs. They don't need those.
What about them? They're fresh.
Generally creepy.
He is creepy. And he also is the one who gets beheaded and then they all eat him, right?
That's right. Meat is back on the menu.
Like meat's back on the menu, boys. I'm not putting him with Arwen. Move Arwen to A.
No, he's not B. No, I don't think he's B.
All right, C then.
He's probably D or C.
He's C because he's cool and he has a couple more lines and he doesn't make me as angry as the orcs that we have in D right now. So he's gonna go in C.
Yeah, agreed.
He's gonna go in C. I don't even want to talk about Samwise, just put him in S. Anyone who fights me on this. Yeah.
Yes.
I like that you actually put him next to Gandalf instead of just continuing the order. That was a strong move.
There's no debate on that one. That's not even a take. That's a fact. All right, we got Saruman.
S tier, man, like S
I
tier.
agree.
Absolutely.
Christopher Lee as well. A fantastic
Friends with Tolkien, was supposed to be Gandalf. This man is
just
bad
a
at
storied
his nails.
Life.
He has the opposing nails to Frodo's little nail bitten
that's
stubs. Right. These epic. I don't know who does his manicures, but I want their number. Put him in S tier.
No, I agree.
You got to put him next to Gandalf. Keep our order going. You're messing up the flow.
Sorry,
There we
I just
go.
look at Gandalf, and that's just where the trackpad goes. All right, Sauron embodied.
S tier.
Yeah, S tier. Very cool. Very cool fight
Terrifying
at the
villain.
beginning. Yeah,
Doesn't
great
need to say
armor.
anything to be fully terrifying.
No, and with the ring too.
Yeah.
This is,
No,
this
it's full
is-
S tier. Everything about that is S
I
tier.
hate to do it also, but like
Shadowfax, S tier, of
S
course.
tier. Lord of
I mean,
all
maybe
horses.
A. Let's think
Lord
about
of
this,
us.
okay? Because Shadowfax is epic. But is he as epic as Gwalior, as the Balrog? Yes. Is he
No,
more
I
epic?
think he's better. Yeah, I actually think he's better. No, they're doing different things. They're serving different purposes in their categories. That being said, the scene when Shadowfax is introduced is one of the best scenes
Gandalf's
in all the
whistle.
movies. And then when it cuts to them just like riding and the music blares up and the horse is so majestic. I don't know.
No, you've
I'm a
sold me.
Shadowfax
S
fan.
tier. Obviously. Obviously. Okay. All right. I'm
All right,
comfortable
this
with
guy,
that.
the guy who throws this guy down.
Oh, we'll see just for doing that. That's
Yeah,
sick.
yeah, agreed. He he takes the mithril shirt.
That's right. He
Yeah.
wants that shiny shirt. But yeah, he's not Lurt's category, so I'm comfortable with C.
All right,
Oh,
Shelob.
Sheila, I can't even look at her.
Yeah, the
Ugh.
fat body.
Bleh. Probably A. I mean,
Yeah, I
dark
think Shelob's an
creature,
A. I think she's an S in
terrifying.
if this were the books, I shouldn't keep repeating that, but I think she's an S villain in the books.
I agree.
We went over this in the Two Towers podcast, but best chapter maybe
Yeah,
in
agreed.
all
And
of the
it's
books.
a little more backstory kind of on how long she's lived there and how evil she is.
Just
Um,
disgusting.
and she gives Sam such a beautiful moment.
Hmm.
But she makes me, I'm like literally my hands are, she just makes me so uncomfortable.
No,
But
she's the
that's a good
best.
thing. So A, I'm
Yeah, she
comfortable
serves
with
a
A.
purpose. All right. We're back at it.
S tier, like, does anything need to be said?
Another very human character
Yeah.
who comes out on top.
And we talk in our podcast. I have some very strong feelings on the differences between Theoden books and movies, but
Mhm.
regardless, S tier,
No,
soft
that's a
S
good
tier
point.
movies, strong
If
S
anyone
tier
wants to
books.
know how we actually feel about these characters, you can check out the podcast. We go pretty in depth on most of these people as we go through the books and the films.
Yeah, we really focus on the Fellowship in obviously Fellowship of the Rings, and the Rohan characters in Two
Mhm.
Towers. So check it out to get our good takes on that. I have a lot to say on Theoden, so definitely
Yeah.
check it out.
All right, we have his son Theodred.
One
Yeah,
thing I'll give
he's a
Theodred is the
D.
extended scene has a really cool moment where Eowyn is singing while they're bringing him into his grave, and it is
Mhm.
soul crushing.
I
But
love it.
that's a
And then
point
you
for
get
Eowyn.
Theoden, yeah, and then Theoden crying. That's also I think Theodred's a D.
Yeah, put him in D.
He's Celeborn levels of like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah. All right, DM. All
All
right,
right,
Tom
I got an
Bombadil.
opinion on this one.
All right, let's hear it.
Yes.
That's your opinion. Very strong case.
Yeah, no, he's not in the films.
He couldn't be in the films. I think even Peter
No,
Jackson said that. You couldn't personify this being.
that's why he's S tier.
All right, he's S tier. I
You,
agree. I
how
do
do you
agree.
create a character like that?
No,
His
he's
boots are
amazing.
yellow. All right, we got Treebeard.
Okay. Oh man.
We're on a roll
Okay.
here.
He's no, I don't think Treebeard is S tier. Treebeard is
No,
amazing and epic, but he is tedious.
he is tedious. I think it's an
The way he
A.
talks. Yeah. Yeah, A.
And we'll encapsulate all the Ents into Treebeard. It's very wise,
Yeah. No, and he's
and he gives
cool. I
Merry and
mean,
Pippin
it's a
his
really
moment.
cool being or creature in Middle Earth. I kind of like the way he talks, but it just takes a long time to get anywhere, as he says
The Ent
himself.
mood in the
And
movies is horrible. I
compared to
hate
the
it.
books, yeah,
Yeah.
I do not like it at all. Again, we really dissect that when we talk about Two Towers in
Mhm.
our longer form podcasts, but lots of feelings there. It's very different in the books, flows a lot better. Actually, somehow seems shorter in the books, despite it being a full
Yeah, way
chapter.
shorter.
It's
It's
teens in the
nuts.
movie. Yeah, no, he's S and proud.
Okay, this
Okay.
guy.
Is that
This is
Ugluk?
meets back on the menu guy.
Right. Okay, that line's epic.
That is epic. Is he B? Is he B on the basis of that line?
No, I think he's C.
All right, I agree. It's a C. A C plus.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Watcher in the water. We're coming down to the final three.
Oh, I hate that thing. It's creepy and it forces them into Moria.
It is creepy. It's very cool.
It's
It's like
cool.
it's unlike anything else you see. And then it's never both in the books and the films. One really cool thing about The Watcher is you get no information on it. It's you just have to assume it's one of these things that Gandalf has, like they're older and much fouler things than orcs.
Right.
Like
This
this is one of
ancient,
those
insidious
things
beast. Yeah. All right. So
with a
so
lot of
C,
mystery behind it. C?
B. Well, where were you gonna put it?
B. I would do B. I was thinking A, but I'm
So
happy for B
this thing in
because
the
we need
water
A.
is on Arwen. We need to move Arwen to A. I
Hey,
feel
listen,
strongly
I
about
like it.
this.
They're judged on the merits of the category, like as to what they do. We can move Arwen. I'm happy to move
Move
Arwen.
her to
She's a
A.
great
I'm
character.
upset. I'm
Yeah,
doing this
Arwen
for
go to A.
Arwen. Thank you. I
She's
just
going after the
don't feel
Balrog.
comfortable here. Fine. And also Guire. That's fine.
Yeah,
I don't
that was
care.
an error, but that's fine.
She's fine. All right. Now you can put the Watcher in the water in B.
Yeah, and B. B. And B is fair.
Or Denethor. Surrounded by. Okay, at least Bright goes with him.
There you go.
And
Yeah,
the
this
King of
guy
the
doesn't belong.
Dead.
Hammer doesn't belong.
That's gambling. Why do you hate
Gambling, right?
gambling?
I don't hate him, but I don't know.
Gambling belongs there. Leave him.
Yeah,
Right?
no, I wasn't going to touch him. This is set. I mean, I agree on the Arwen front, but other than that, this is gospel.
Arwen was upsetting me every time we put someone next to her. So I'm feeling
Yeah,
happy
we
where she
started off.
is.
I think her placement at the beginning was valid and fair, but then as the categories kind of shifted,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
She's moved up. She's moved up. Okay. Ooh, the Witch King. Oh my God. A. Maybe S?
A, I think S. Very
Yeah.
cool. Maybe
S
A. I mean,
tier.
we have the Nazgul in here, so maybe that can kind of count towards him just being an A.
So what, is he not as good as the Nazgul when he's alone on his fellow beast? I think he's equally as
Yeah, I'm
good
just saying you can
good.
make that case. I don't think so. I think he's an S. I think the armor is crazy. I don't like how he breaks Gandalf's staff, but that being said, it's a very cool moment in the films.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. S.
He stabs Frodo.
Yeah.
Flaming sword, S. Big mace, S. Grima. The final guy.
Grima. Oh, how fitting. The only scene I
I
actually
don't.
enjoy about Grima is in the movies. I think we talk about this in our podcast when he sees the army that Saruman has built and like a single tear goes down, drops down his face because he kind of understands that, the day of men is arguably over. But
Yeah,
he's
and
a
he played
horrible
his
villain.
hand.
I hate him.
He is, but he does its role really well. I'm actually, honestly, this might be the most conflicting. It's fitting that we end on here. I don't know what to do with him. I hate him, but I also love the character, what he is, and he's very well portrayed in the movies.
Well, he's not allowed to be a B. He's C.
No, I agree. I think he's A. I guess he's not S. I'd vote A.
You think A?
He's very
A.
he really brings it up. The guy, like he's got no eyebrows. I don't know. I feel like he just for the role
He's
that he fills and
evil
how
and
he's portrayed in the
sneaky.
movies. What are you thinking?
I mean, I was inclined to say C, but you've made some valid points on him. I think we
I'm
could.
gonna put him in
I
B.
think we could compromise in B.
Yeah, okay, we can do that. All right, Green
All
Man.
right, we'll
Going
put him
in
in B. God, be so grateful you're there. You sicken me.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have S tier. Almost every Fellowship character except Merry and Pippin.
Merry and
I
Pippin.
stand by that. S tier
Yeah,
strong.
me too.
I feel good about everyone in S tier.
Yeah, agreed.
So
I
I'm
think
glad
the A
Armin's
tier
an
is
A.
very
That's where she's
strong.
meant to be. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You know what? This is it. Final
No,
ranking. Done.
I'm happy with this. Maybe deceased Balin should go up another peg if Arwen's getting the treatment, but hey,
Please. It's a grave.
the light shines upon it.
All right. Now,
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm happy with this. No, yeah. So if anyone has any disparaging viewpoints on our takes or their own takes, feel free to let us know. I
maybe
think it would
people
be
agree with
interesting to
us.
do.
Open to
Yeah, no,
agreements too, but yes, I'm sure that there's a lot of conflict here. So we would love to hear it, how you would rank them, what we've done, who we've done dirty, who you think's in their rightful place. Would love to hear what your ranking would be for some of these characters.
And let us know if you guys want us to do the books, because I think that this list would be not very, very different, but different enough to warrant a discussion.
Yeah, agreed.
Certainly.
Agreed. Yeah, if there's
Yeah.
interest, we'll definitely do this again with a focus on the books instead of the movies. But in terms of movies, I'm happy with this final cast. I think we made some good concessions together. This was we compromised, came to an agreement. This is the
Agreed.
list, guys. This is
This is
it.
the list. It's set.
Awesome.
All right. Well, we'll catch you guys later, and maybe we'll do another one of these tiers for other franchises or what have you, books, movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
cool.
Won't be the
All right,
last
well,
one, I'm
until
sure.
then,
See you on our next Good Takes.
bye.